There we go. Game? Game, you doing okay? There we go. We're gonna go to this difficulty. Alright. So, we'll go ahead and start with level 1. All of the levels that are red, I believe, are levels that have been unlocked. I feel like there's a way to know which ones are in logic from here, but maybe not. I think level 3... Oh yeah, it might mostly be the keys thing, yeah. Not entirely the keys thing. There's also a weapon logic I have enabled. So, like, technically level 19's not in logic. But that's okay. Boom. It's thinking. Oh god, oh, it was just spawning all of the stuff. There we go. So we got our starting pistol. We got our beautiful shotgun. Oh, here we can put, you know what? Is it you? No, maybe not. I was gonna try and put the little tracker there, but my button that I thought would put it there didn't put it there. That's okay. We got some altered settings. So we got our pistol, we got our shotgun. I'm going backwards. We have our super shotgun. We have our chain gun. We have a rocket launcher. We have all of our guns. We have literally everything. Amazing. There's like a slight lag. Let me... Okay. I wasn't sure if it's because I minimized the client. Ooh. There we go. Creeper, thank you for reminding me not to die. Oh, I was thinking I might disable, Let's go to Beautiful Doom settings. I was thinking I would disable a thing. 1 second. There's one setting specifically I want to change. It's the one that puts, like, decals on stuff. That I was like the blood splatters. requires beautiful monsters. Is that a separate mod, or is that separate? Interesting.
I forgot I had it. If I recall, that doesn't actually stop this thing. I don't know what it does stop.
Hmm.
Licky, licky. Tidy, tidy.
Oh, I can turn that up. Nice. I don't want that. Oh, is this it? No. I don't see... I don't know. I'll find it later. Somewhere there's a setting for, like, the decals that are on stuff. And I don't remember what it's lumped with. I know I keep leaving it on because it's tied to something that I do like, but I don't remember what. It's fine. Oh, so one of the settings we're playing with, by the way, we're playing with secrets are checks, which means that all of the secret sectors are also checks. I don't remember what triggers that. Is that there, maybe? I don't remember what opens you. Alright, Creeper, adios. Have a good evening. Pet that cat. We can pet those cats. Don't appear to be able to go back up there. Okay, we have to redo that level. Oopsie, where did you come from? Oh. Oh, we ding dang got murdered. I don't understand. What am I forgetting about this level? I've 100%ed this level before. This shouldn't be this hard. Oh my gosh, it's this. I didn't see this. There we go. Doom! Doom! Hello, Eddie! Hello, Eddie and Raiders! Ah! I gotta go close my Eddie stream. Hold on. 1 second. 1 moment. Oh wait, there we go. How did the rest of Transistor go? did it grow on you a little bit? A little bit of good time. I hope it went better. But also, if you're ending because you gotta go do stuff, you know, don't feel obligated to stay. If anyone does want to stay, I'm Dwarfoot, aka Dwarf, aka Ryan.
You are obligated to stay. You are not allowed to leave.
I am obligated to stay. I am not allowed to leave. That's true.
You and everyone in chat.
Oh no. We got two.
Once you enter Dwarf stream, you can't leave.
We got two boybies with us. On the left here, we have a Zagreus, and on the right here, we have an Oliver. Look at these boybies. They're no Tang. Each is like a half Tang. Each boybie, a half Tang. But you know, they're what we got. Canis, thank you. Thank you for the redeem, the Toad voice. 1 moment. Doom! 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 Doom.
Doom!
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 Doom! It's a lot of Doom. Doom! But yes, welcome on in, everyone. Everyone's coming in. Hello, Ash Nikos. Is it Pure Ash Nikos? Sure, Leah Pums. Canis, of course. Eddie, of course. Yeah. Let's see. There's a check. And there's a check over here. Now, right now, we are doing Doom. Doing TNT Evolution, which is one of the Doom 2 expansions. Oh, it's been a number of years since I played TNT Evolution, so we're gonna stumble our way through it. That's fine. Oh, portal. Yes. We are also using Beautiful Doom, which is like it's a mod that I like a lot. There's a lot of different Doom mods that like change the graphics a bit. A lot of people have heard of Brutal Doom. I'm not personally a big fan of Brutal Doom, but I do like Beautiful Doom. Beautiful Doom, I feel like feels like a more modernized, like vanilla one. Ah. It also lets us shoot our shotgun one side at a time, which is how an actual double-barreled shotgun works, so I appreciate that. What about Brutally Beautiful Doom? I mean, someone could make it, probably. I think you couldn't just use the two of them at the same time normally, but you could fuse the two. I don't think I would like... The issue is most of Brutal Doom I don't like. I just... Not really a Brutal Doom fan. Oh. You know, we should probably use... I'm sure somebody sent us armor. We could probably equip some of the armor that's been sent to us, and then we wouldn't be dying as much. But it's fine. Oh, you know, we're probably sending Deathlinks out. I realized the last time I played, I think I did have Deathlink on, but it wasn't working right. I have Deathlink on now, too. But I don't know if it's sending the deaths. I haven't seen a death message in chat. Concern. It's very possible that for some reason my Deathlinks aren't working, even though Deathlink is supposed to be on. Ow! Ow! You're the person that killed me the last 2 times. Beautifully Brutal Doom is Vinny calling someone washed beyond belief. We do gotta get Vinny to start saying, like, Beautiful Doom. Like, variants of Doom. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Alright, oh. Okay, I thought we cleared out all the corners. Nope. Okay, who shot me? Probably one of you. Here's your fun Doom trivia. The chain gun. The first 2 bullets of the chain gun always fire perfectly straightforward. You can just rapid tap the chain gun to make all of your bullets shoot perfectly straightforward. It's a little slower than holding it, but, you know, on account of all your bullets will hit, the DPS goes up drastically. A refreshing ward. We sent some. Oh, I didn't see an emblem. An emblem to Minish. Oh my gosh. I've heard you need those. I've heard that you need at least 2 emblems. Alright, I don't remember all the portals, so let's... Oh! Ow! 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 Oh. There we go. I feel like one of these is important? Question mark. Well, if one of these is important, it's not visually clear which one it would be. Oh. Alright, there we go. So, we... let me go to all the areas. This will go here first. This requires 2 keys. The Eddie Doom art. You know, okay. Canis, you mentioned at one point that you might play Doom eventually. You do know, you both, just so you both are aware, Doom was from the beginning designed to be able to be played co-op. Like Doom has, like, you could play Doom together. You could both do co-op Doom. Imagine the Eddie Canis Doom playthrough. It might feel very out of left field for people that are familiar with your streams, but consider, you know, it would be interesting. But PC Xbox wouldn't let me use my PS5 controller. I don't know what PC Xbox means, but you could just play, like, GZ Doom, I'm sure, will let you do it. Like, whatever method you were doing, there's a better method. I promise. Ah! No. No. Why are you in there? I don't think I need to kill you. I'm going to. I don't think I need to, though. Yeah. Excuse me? What? What opens that? But one of our checks is in there, but I don't think I've ever gone into that little cubby. So we're gonna figure out how to get into that cubby. I had the Xbox Play Pass for PC, and it had Doom on there. I see, I see. Canis, if you want to play Doom, I will help you play Doom. You don't need that for Doom. There's better ways. There's better ways to play Doom. For example, you can get the ideal iWads, the files for playing Doom. You can get through Steam very, very cheaply. Ah. And then you play with GZ Doom, which is ideal. But really, you just need 2 files. You need 2 very, very small files to play Doom. If you ever do want to play Doom and you don't have Doom, just send me a DM.
No.
Oh. Oh, wait, do we need to go this way? Oh. No, we came from there. Alright. What? What?
I've only had my
Excuse me? What? None of the other... Oh, I see. I see what your tell was. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, no. Don't shoot me. This is one-sided shooting. One-sided shooting. One-sided. Dwarf was in here being a Doom dealer. I am a Doom dealer. I deal in many things. One of which is drugs. The other is Doom. The other is Noita. I deal in Noita. Okay, there must be a button we need to press somewhere, because there's a bunch of, like, fake walls. Maybe that's what's over there. There's a bunch of fake walls, and something must, like, lower them all, and I don't know what. So we need to find that button. Oh my gosh. I know Eddie wouldn't do this, but imagine Vinage plays Doom. Somehow, we get Vinage to play Doom in chat. I don't know what that would even mean. I don't know how this would work. But just imagine, Vinny plays Doom. It could be a BRB game. Here's the secret. Whenever you want something to exist, just sell it as a BRB game. Because, you know, then that sounds like a great reason for it to exist. These have been dwarf facts. Dwarf tips? Dwarf tips. Oh. Yeah, like chat plays Pokemon, exactly. Except it's just Vinage plays Doom. It's not chat plays Doom, it's Vinage plays Doom. But you also have one. What is this? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know what the other thing is supposed to be. Hmm. How bizarre. Something somewhere in this level should trigger all of these entrances to open, and I can't figure out what it is. You are supposed to open. What opens you? That's gonna end the level. I don't want that. Hmm. I might have to look it up. I am not seeing anything that opens things. Like, the map doesn't have any clear indicator of where it would be. And I don't see anything, like, in any of the spots. Alright, we're gonna have to look it up. We're gonna have to look it up. Let's see. TNT Evolution Map 3. Power control. Doom. Doom. Oh. Okay. So annoyingly, we're gonna have to no clip. So what it is this level has a... You know how I was saying? You know how I was saying that you can play Doom cooperatively, and it's designed for co-op and stuff like that from the beginning? This level in particular has those like those alcoves apparently are open if it's cooperative play, is what it sounds like. Or at the very least, there's a thing here that's not actually supposed to be to exist. It's not supposed to exist in single player. However, when the level was created, they accidentally forgot to put the multiplayer tag on it. So the thing that I'm looking for shouldn't exist, but does. Okay. This. It's this. There we go. Hello, Doom. Yeah, this teleport doesn't even function. I'm not sure how this works in multiplayer, because as far as I can tell, this isn't a functional teleporter. Maybe the teleporter only functions in multiplayer? I don't know. Anyway, we can go to the end now. Which is down, down, down. Alright. Looks like map 4 is now in logic. Rip. The song is intense. So intense, and it's like a lot louder than most of the music has been. I don't know why this particular song is like, oh yeah. We gotta amp it up. Alright, Ow! Owie! It's like intense Christmas. Yes. You're all invited to intense Christmas. Okay, so this is a very cute thing that this map does. So you see these bars, like, oh, fancy, funky bars. Whoa! Ah, we got a secret. Okay, well, we come through. Now, I was just here, right? We killed that guy. Got some health. Alright, excellent. Go here. Oh, wait a second. Wasn't this room empty when we came in it earlier? Huh. Huh. Suspicious. Suspicious. Weren't there candles here earlier? Hmm. Hmm. Is it like Christmas camping because it's intense? Sounds like regular Christmas. How suspicious? It's almost like it's clearly level. You know, we've been here. All the enemies we killed are all. Oh, well, hello. All of these dead enemies. We murdered them. Yet somehow it's different. this way. I want to go this way. I don't know if I need to go this way. We're going this way. Oh. Ow. 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 Sorry, I know it was flashy there for a moment. I apologize for the flash. Their obsession with licking each other's ears. It's very funny to me. Alright, we'll just come back out here. Wait a moment! The area, it's not all technology-y anymore. It's like stone. Oh my god. We've traveled back in time or something. Or forward in time. Or something. Is this not opening? Oh, there it is. Okay. Game. I don't know why every now and then it's freezing when it sends something, but... We're back here! Yeah, so, in case it wasn't obvious, this level has the same level as, like, copied and pasted. If we zoom out on the map, the same level exists twice. And they placed corpses for the enemies that you were likely to have killed by the time you get to the second version of it. So you go through an area and it teleports you to the other copy of the level that has corpses everywhere where there were enemies in the first one, because, you know, most likely you're not leading the enemies anywhere. Like, it's Doom. You're probably just gonna kill the enemies. So, they just, you know, put all the corpses there. And it's very cute. It's a very cute little level thing. Like, I love this. The first time I played this level, I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. This is great. I still think it's pretty great. Okay, we need to go find... Are we missing checks? Oh, I can't see my whole chat. Okay, we're missing a secret and then the exit, so... What secret am I missing? Uh-oh. That's not good. The fact that we're missing a secret, not ideal, because I can't easily tell where I'm missing a secret. Titanfall 2 had a time travel level done similarly, where the times are stacked vertically when you travel. It just subtracts or adds 1,000 from your Z position. That's very good. Yeah, I've seen I've seen Minecraft maps that do the same thing, where you just warp the player. Actually, I technically made one at one point. That the one that I made didn't do the copy thing. It did convince you that or convince the player that the geometry wasn't working right, because like in a hallway. So basically, what I did was like I had a excuse me. What I did is I took like a little hallway. Like if you took this hallway, right, where you force someone to go through it, but then I made it like turn, so it made like a C shape. And then when you're halfway through the C shape, it basically would detect and teleport the player. And then it would teleport you into another room that's the same C shape. And then so you basically wouldn't notice. You'd go through and then instantly be in this other version, and they looked the same, but then the hallway would circle around more. Like it should have been impossible for it to do that. So like it loops back to where you would have been. So anyway, it's a very simple thing to do, but it's always very I don't know, non-Euclidean space and all that. I agree. Modern games are so big on trying to make it seem like, oh my gosh, this is very realistic map and all that. I want less realistic map. Realistic map, I think, is boring. I don't play games usually because I want realism. I play games because I want fun. Something, something. They feel more immersive if they're more real. Something, something. But I mean, I think there's a reason that very few shooters I think are very good, but I love Doom. Doom is campy and silly. And like over the top. Realistic shooters I think are very boring. Or like, I guess I shouldn't say realistic shooters are boring as much as like over the top, like military realness I think is boring. Like I enjoy, again, like I mentioned, I like that this the mod that I'm using for Doom lets me shoot my double-barreled shotgun correctly. But I mostly like that because it's also more efficient. Like it's very inefficient to fire both sides of the barrel at the same time. So it's not just that I like it because it's more realistic. It just happens to be more realistic and I like it. I spend my whole life in realistic map, yeah. I am not sure what secret we're missing. I feel like we have explored everywhere there should be secrets. Alright. Whoa. If I were going to hide a secret... I like realism if it adds depth to gameplay, but yeah, full simulation usually detracts. Yeah. I think that's the thing. Realism, if it just happens to be there, I think is fine, and like, you know, I do understand the idea of Brain gets happier a lot of times if things can be more immersive. Like, that's just a thing Brain like.
Like, gravity works the way you expect.
Yeah.
Brain's like, yes, good.
So, like, you know, I get that. But I just want game, like, I just prefer fun over pretty much anything else. Like, if I'm not having fun while I'm playing a thing, I'm not gonna play it. Now, there's the missing secret. Okay, we found the missing secret. Now this is all, like, I think funny coming from me because I also very much like tedium in games. If you've watched me play games, I tend to be very tedious when I play them. I, you know, used to play a lot of Minecraft, and the things I like doing in Minecraft were literally strip mining the world, like, very, very tedious.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm doing the tedium.
You're choosing to do the tedium rather than being forced into doing the tedium.
Yeah, it's like, and the tedium is usually being done in something that's not realistic. Like, strip mining the world is not like a realistic activity. Well, okay, I mean, it's kind of realistic activity, but not the way that you're doing it in Minecraft. Yeah, I don't want to have an open box of bullets and need to load them into magazines. Imagine, wait. What if you took, like, what if you made a boomer shooter, you know, a Doom-like, and what if you had a mini game in between levels where you had to prep your ammunition? So, like, you had to, like, load bullets into magazines to prep them for your next level. And so, like, you had to take them from boxes and then put them... If you've never loaded a magazine, it's really annoying. Because they have a really strong spring. So, like, a magazine is just, like, a container with a very strong spring in it. And you basically have to, like, jam these bullets into this container, and then, like, you're fighting against the spring the whole time, and you just kind of keep shoving them down. Like, just turn this into a whole minigame. And, you know, you go into your munitions supply area, and you just keep doing it. Yeah, it could be really fun! Like, if you could make it so that your bullets, are affected, like, while you're doing this. And then it would be kind of interesting, because then whatever you bring into the level is maybe what you have for that level. Like, whatever you prepared is what you get. And then you could say, like, you checkpoint it. Like, alright, this is how you've supplied the level. So you could replay the level as much as you want. You know, if you lose, then you can replay. But if you decide that you didn't prep the level correctly, you could go back to, like, instead of replaying the level, you could go back to the preparations zone. Like, that would be really fun. That would be it would be, like, adding this tedium thing that would actually be, like, very amusing. Especially if you added, like, mysticality to it. Like fantasy. Yeah, this is a good idea. I can't decide if it would be more or, like, if it would be better if, it was done, like, menu-y based, like, click on thing, do thing, or, like, physics-y based, like, you have to, like, surgeon simulator the bullets into stuff, or, if it would be better, like, I don't think it'd be better quick time event based. I mean, I know, like, quick time event things could work for that, but I just don't like quick time eventy things. Whole shop with upgrades, yeah. So I'm just thinking about, like, in Teardown, you know, in between levels, you're in your, like, house, and that's where you get your upgrades from. Like, what if it was that, you know, it's, like, in between levels, you're in your bunker, your bat cave. You have, like, your bat cave place. Wet bullets. And it would be really good for a Doom-like game where, you know, the enemies are all, like, cartoonish demons. Like with the example of wet bullets, you know, if there's fire elementals and stuff, like, there's fire demons, so wet bullets do extra damage to fire demons. And yeah, like, non-fire demons get a wetness applied to them, so then if you follow up with shock... And since you're loading the magazines, you load a, you know, a wet bullet and a shock bullet, like, you know, like you're saying, like, to make combo magazines.
I still need to do co-op teardown.
That's true, we can do co-op teardown at some point. Yeah, I think what you'd want to do is probably make each magazine so that, like, you could identify it. Maybe you can draw symbols. You know how the old Halo games, I don't know if they kept doing it in the series, I've only played, like, Halo 1 and Halo 2. But the Halo games let you create an icon for multiplayer, so that each player had, like, their own, like, logo kind of thing. Having a system like that where you could design icons to identify the magazines would be really cool. So you, like, when you go to reload, you could bind like different icons to different buttons, but then you know, like, reload, and then you press whichever thing you want to reload it with, and you could have, like, dozens of icons. So you could, let's see, you could either make a ton of magazines that are identical, or you could make a ton that are different, but they have the same icon. And what it would do is it would just, if there's different ones, it would randomly choose one of the ones that have that icon. I just think there's a lot you could do with this whole setup mechanic that it would be like, it sounds absurdly fun. It sounds like one of those very... Oh, no, I didn't mean to click whatever level I picked. Uh-oh. Well, what level are we in? 6? Oh, that's very convenient. 6 was the level I needed to go to. Okay. Yeah, I accidentally clicked the level I needed. Ah. Is that a chain gunner? That is a chain gunner! Nope. 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 Nope, 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 nope. Okay. That's true. If you were going for the super realistic version, you gotta imagine. Just imagine. You know, it would be kind of fun if that was a setting in a menu, though. Like, it wouldn't be on by default, but in the menu, there would just be like a Easter egg setting that just said extra realism. And extra realism would be like, if you took any damage, then at the end of the level, you would have this whole little bit play out where you have to wound, like, all the stuff gets wounded up. And then, like, if you quote-unquote die, you wouldn't die, but you'd get taken to the hospital. It would just be that would probably have a quick time event. There would be the quick time event of time passing while you heal. It would be very, very, like, it would be intentionally making fun of it, but, you know, would still be the thing. But yeah, not something that would be in the game by default. It would be funny. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. I don't think I have a chainsaw, right? No. Of course not. Please stop moaning at me, walls. Yeah, that is one of the things that I like about playing like modern Doom clients as opposed to original Doom. I really like looking up and stuff. What's kind of funny, so like, you know, Doom was designed with the assumption that you weren't really looking up and down. Technically, there was, I think there was a look up and down, like, by increments. Like, you could look up like this and then look down like this. But it wasn't really used. But a lot of levels still have, like, holes and stuff in the ceiling because you can technically see them from a distance, even if you couldn't normally do much with them. Like, the auto-aim would attack things there. Quit mowing. Quit moaning. Zombies just going. Quit it, Grunty. How do we open you? Ah. Alright, let's go ahead and give ourselves... Got a Mega Sphere. There we go. Yeah, the one-handed days were so rough. Not being able to strafe is terrible. Like, we got through the levels. We managed to do it, but like needing to constantly do this both was very terrible for the eyes. I'm sure watching it was not fun. Cause like, you know, like camera movement, if it's not smooth, is already a little harder to watch than it is to play. But like that was a lot of back and forth thing. Yeah, it's just so much easier to do stuff like this. Like, oh goodness. Yes, I was still using push to talk. We were in fact using, and I didn't have the foot pedals at first either. I got the foot pedals like a month or so later, like into it. So I have a foot pedal now. But yeah, for the first month or month and a half, I didn't have the foot pedals. So it was push to talk. Push to talk was a corner of the thumb. So like, I'm holding my push to talk button now, and then I can go forward with this is all with just my thumb. So, because it's like one part of the thumb is holding down the button, and then the other part can tap the other button, like you roll it. So that's basically how the movement all worked. But yeah, definitely was a time. I'm glad we're not in that time right now. I'm glad we've grown and healed. Now we gotta get Deadly. We gotta get Deadly more buttons on her mouse, because she's in that time right now. Dedicated to bringing content. I mean, let's be honest here. It was selfish desire to play Doom. That just happens to also be online. You saw I haven't seen the X-ray yet. I know she posted it on Discord. I haven't taken a moment to go see it yet, though. this way. This level is so much easier on the difficulty I'm playing on. The last time I played this... Oh, wait, no, they're there. Okay, I was just misremembered. I was gonna say, the last time I played this, this room was full of Caco demons, which I still think... Okay, no, there's two. Okay. Like, so they must just not... Oh, oh, no. Oh, quit being there. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Leave me alone. Okay. There's still one secret we're missing here. Like, there's a few things we're missing, but there is one secret in addition to the other things. Alright, oh, that door's open. Nope. Well, you could just stay there. I don't need you. Interesting. Okay. So we've turned on the thingy. What do we think turning on the thingy did? Oh wait, the missing thing was up there. Okay, I don't want to take the long way back, so we're gonna take the shorter way back. I think we're in the floor slightly. Why are we in the floor? Oh, that's fine. Okay. There we go. Alright, we can totally make this. Oop. Alright, I guess now we gotta go over to the spider that wants to shoot me. Oh, you, like, can't move. You're kind of stuck. Now I feel bad.
Don't feel bad
Alright.
for putting him out of his misery.
That's true. It wasn't misery. Okay. So map 7 is now in logic. Ooh, this song's got funky music. Oh, is this the one? Oh, I think this level is the big teleporting nonsense. Ah! I was egg. Ah, ah. Yeah, this level's got some great tunes. Oh shit, where's the... There's something here. There we go. Oh my god, I missed. No, I didn't want to do that. Meh. The heck, there's like a leaf? Oh, a leaf. It's interesting. I thought it was a bat coming off that tree at first. But uh-oh, it's hot. It's hot. I'm not wearing a rad suit. I'm not wearing my rad suit. I'm not wearing my rad suit. Okay. Deadly! Oh, I'm still not wearing my rad suit. Hold on. Oh, there's bones! Ah! Okay, we get the check. We got the check. Okay. Oh, bones! Deadly, are you okay? I mean, Deadly had hand surgery. But when all the healing is done, Deadly is hopefully gonna have a hand that's better than ever. Which is gonna be nice. Like, the process might be a lot, but the end result, gonna be so good. Gonna be so good. Ah! We're getting boned! We're getting boned! We have 1 HP. Alright. Let's look at some of our items we've been given. Let's take a Megasphere. And then let's take a Rad Suit. Now let's go get our checks that are in this lava. Ah! I want that.
Basic.
There's a thing there. Okay, hold on. There we go. Ooh. Oh, this is not a good room to be in. Uh-oh. Has a lot of bullets. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. I don't like this room. Don't like this room. Nope. Oh. Ah. 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 Oh, there's so many fireballs. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's go to eat. All right. Buddy, have a good eat. I hope that you eat well. Thank you for the good luck. Steph. Hi, Steph. I hope you're doing well tonight. Nope. Oh, heck. We're in here now. Oh, we're on the wrong side. Well, that's okay. Okay, we need the check. So we're gonna drop here. Shoot this dude. Hit that. Get up on this. There we go. What would make a third cat? What does that question mean? What? This sounds like some Dr. Frankenstein question. What would make a third cat? First we'll need the brain of a rodent hunter. And then we'll need the legs of a cat. And then the body of a cat. And then...
cat parts.
And then... it's mostly cat parts. Oh yes, this cat will be made of so many cat parts. It will be diabolical. What would you name a third cat? Okay, you know what? That makes way more sense. Okay, I see now. Attack. We're big attack. I don't know. It would depend on the cat. Like, so Oliver's name is interesting because when we first got Oliver, we actually named him Oscar. Fun fact, since then I've learned a lot of people name their cat Oscar for the exact same reason that we named him Oscar. The original name was because he was found living under a dumpster. So, you know, like Oscar the Grouch. A lot of people end up having a cat that, like, finds shelter somewhere in, like, a trash kind of thing, or, like, a, like, thing, and then have named their cat after Oscar the Grouch. This is actually a fairly common thing. We didn't like the name Oscar though for a cat. It turned out
we tried it.
Yeah,
he was not an Oscar.
His name was Oscar for about 3 days. The first problem is that, you know when you call a cat and you say their name repeatedly, that sucks with a cat named Oscar. Here, Oscar, that doesn't feel good. That feels bad. So that was strike 1 and 2. Also, yeah, just something seemed off about it. Other than that, so we were like, well, what other name could we go with? And then we ended up going with Ollie because it was both similar and we could, you know, like Oliver Twist, kind of like Orphan Story. Which also is similar. I've since then seen a lot of like cats online who are named Oliver with the same reasoning, but not the part where it was first named Oscar, but anyway, so we ended up changing to Oliver, and like, you know, that has Ollie. We can say Ollie, you know, here Ollie, much better, feels much better. So yeah, that's where Oliver's name comes from. And then over time, you know, I called him Oliver, and then Ollie, and then Ollie Bert, and then Bert. That's the progression of why he's called Bert so much. Bert, nice singular syllable. You know, feels good to say Bert. It's actually kind of surprising that it's Bert and not Berg, because as Torny can attest, I have a habit of transforming names into Berg. Like, it's fascinating that for some reason I said Ollie Bert and started calling him that instead of Ollie Berg. Just because I habitually, like, B-E-R-G. Like hamburger.
Only
like,
it's an E instead of an E.
Listen, I can put whatever letter I want there. I'm the one saying it.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I have a habit of saying of like transforming names into Berg, but in Oliver's case, I did not do that. I transformed his name into Bert. Zagreus, on the other hand, we were thinking of possible names. We had them for a while, and we had a list of possible names that we were going through. I personally wanted to call him Dormammu.
We did say that Dormammu would be a good cat name.
Yes.
And
I wanted to have a cat, probably a black cat, named Dormammu, because I think Dormammu is just a great cat name. We're a fan of, like, absurdly powerful sounding cat names. Like, there's a person online with a cat named Phyrexian Obliterator, after the magic card Phyrexian Obliterator.
called her Rexy.
Yes, she's Rexy for short. Love that. Love Phyrexian Obliterator as a name. So yeah, Dormammu, I think, just very good cat name. Shortened to, you know, like Dormy. Like, anyway. I forgot what some of the other candidates. There were like 3. I know the one
You
that
wanted Skittles.
well, because so Skithrix the Blight Dragon. Specifically, I also liked the idea of Skithrix the Blight Dragon as a cat name, which is also a magic card. Skithrix the Blight Dragon is shorthand call, like nickname. The nickname for that magic card is Skittles. So then, you know, similarly, the nickname for the cat would be Skittles. So, or Skitty, you know. So I liked those names. Torny had a different name, and I don't remember what the other name was. Because Zagreus was not on the original list. This is what I remember. What I remember is that Zagreus.
I don't know.
So we were trying to think. We had a list of like 5 names, and then we got it down to like 3 names. It was like the Dormammu and Skithrix were 2 of them, and there was one that Torny had come up with that we both, like, you know, also kind of liked. But none of them were like perfect. None of them were the perfect name. Now, you could argue that Dormammu was the perfect name, but Torny wasn't sold on it, you know. So we both wanted to be sold on the name.
You know, that's how you name a baby. It's 2 yes, 1 no.
Wait, what?
if you both have to agree on the name. If one person likes it and one person doesn't, it's not. You know,
Where'd you get 2 yes, 1 no?
It's one of those dumb things I picked
That's
up
3.
online.
That's 3.
No, it's 2. Whatever. Anyway.
2 yes, 1 no is 3. Anyway. Kind of like one of my mom's cats, Stormageddon. Excellent, very good. At any rate, then I don't remember if it's that somebody was playing Hades, because I think we had already played through it. Maybe I was replaying some Hades, because I did pick it up again. Like, I stopped playing it for a while, then picked it up again for a bit. I think it was Colette was playing it.
Maybe.
I think Colette was doing her first playthrough of it, and then I did I was doing a little bit of it at home, like not on stream. But I think Colette was playing Hades, and Torny was like, "Ooh, what about Zagreus?"
It's also because the rest of his siblings had, like, sort of a theme, I guess. He had one another black cat in the litter, and she was Batty. And I was like, ooh, like, kind of a spooky theme. And Zagreus is a god of the underworld.
This is kind of true. The mothers did actually give, like, starting names to all the cats. There was a starting name for Zagreus. I don't remember what that was.
I don't think they actually gave him a starting name.
I thought they did. I could have sworn they did.
Maybe.
Because it was all after Doctor Who stuff.
Maybe.
Or mostly after Doctor Who stuff.
Oh.
But I think they...
See that.
Yeah. Because they had a suggestion... Okay, when I say starting name, I guess they had a suggested name. To go with some of the theme, I think.
I don't remember the suggestion.
See, I don't either, because I don't think either of us... We were both like, that's an option.
We were like, yeah, Doctor Who is cool and all, but we don't...
Yeah. Neither of us were interested in the name. I don't remember what it is, but I know that they did have a suggestion. But no. Yeah, Torny ended up suggesting, I think it was while Colette was playing it. I mean, we could, like... Oh, I guess VODs don't go back that far. But, I guess my VODs do. Anyway, point is, somebody was playing Hades, and then Torny was like, what about Zagreus? And we were both like, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Like...
So he was Zag, or Zaggy.
And it's a nice name because even if we both like it because of the video game, it technically exists outside of the video game. Like, it's not purely a fandom kind of thing.
We can legitimately say, yes, he was named after a Greek god.
Or demigod.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's funny is that, a lot of times when it just comes up, we'll say, his name is Zag to people. Because the problem is if you tell, like, there's a lot of people, if you say the cat's name is Zagreus, they're gonna be like, it's a what now? But if you just say Zag, people are like, oh yeah, Zag. But then they
hear Zack.
I haven't had that happen.
Oh, I've had a couple of people hear it as Zack.
Oh no. When I've talked to the neighbors and stuff, I've said Zag, and they've said they've heard Zag. What I was gonna say is that the conversations I've had to come up in, they thought the name came from Zigzag.
Oh, I do call him Zigzag sometimes.
I wonder if when you say Zag, you just say it in a way that people hear as Zach, because that's never happened for me.
Oh.
Guess it depends on how hard you say the G. But also, when I'm saying a name, I think I tend to try and enunciate the stuff more than I might, like, in casual speech.
But, our neighbors love the cat.
It's true. A lot of times the cats will sit, like, in the windows, and the neighbors will walk by, and we can hear them. We can hear them out there going, oh, hi there, Zag. Well, for a while they didn't know Zag's name, so they knew Oliver's name. Hi, Ollie! And then they go, hello, other one! And stuff. And it was very cute.
It was so cute.
Oh gosh, we still have a bunch of checks hidden in this level. Hello, Ria! I hope you're doing well. It's going well. We getting checks. We doing our Archie. That's there. Here. Innocent. Oh no, Bjorto, what have you done? What has Bjorto done? Oh. Hello. I mean, Bjorto's the one that said, hello, Ria, innocent, rat leg, innocent. Oh, I see. It was a Smoto reference. I see. That makes sense.
Right, because Smoto is also a little black kitty.
It's true.
There are so many little black kitties!
It's true. Panther is Deadly's, yeah.
Yeah.
Mono is sleeping on chair. That's so cute. Do acknowledge her social switch to chaos mode. That's so funny. Panther's very soft after bad. That's good.
I don't know if there's any way we could bathe Zag without
Technically,
getting
we've
crushed.
made Zag before, but it was when he was a baby.
Just a tiny little baby.
I think if we needed to bathe Zag, we would probably Gabba him first, though.
Yeah.
Like, it would just be... It would be too difficult to do it without Gabbaing him. He's very spicy. Very, very spicy.
Yeah. We can't even get his.
I think if we Gabbat him... and then we True Root him in the bath, I think we could make it work. Yeah, it would be difficult. How do we get up there? Ow! Took her outside today and she seemed interested in going off the deck. Oh no. Yeah, Oliver is harness trained. I mean, we haven't done, like, he hasn't been in his harness in over a year at this point, so...
But he's
I don't know.
very interested in going outside.
Yeah,
so...
I don't know how well, like, taking him on a walk outside again would go, since it's been so long. We used to take him on walks outside a lot. The last time, we used to take him to the park, like, not uncommonly. But the last time we decided to take him to the park, like, we hadn't been in a while, we decided to take him to the park, and, he's become way more terrified of, like, other animals. He used to be kind of, like, you know, keep to himself, but was kind of interested. But the last time we took him to the park, like, he saw other dogs, and was, like, not other dogs, like, he's a dog, but, like, he saw some dogs, and was just, like, terrified. So, like, I probably will not take him to the park anymore, because, you know, don't want him to be spooked. Don't want him to be stressed about it. Idea would be to give him, you know, nice fresh air and stuff, but... Eventually she decided full sprint and I could not keep up, so I got whipped backwards. Oh no. Scratched you when I tried to carry her. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Ooh, we had our own yellow card. Nice. Oh no, we're back here again. Well. We just need the exit. That was the last thing we needed in this level. The EP is starting to hit me. My energy of the day is starting to run out. So I think after we get to the end of this level, I think I might wrap up. We do have more Doom and Logic. I forgot, so I think part of why Doom wasn't really showing in Logic was that there's 2 level Logic settings that I have on. One of them is weapon-related Logic, which is the only one I was thinking about. But there is also logic that basically says that sequential levels, require a percentage of previous levels to be in Logic. So, like level I needed to have done the first level before other levels would have started being in logic, other than the first, like, few. So, I mean, level 3 had become into logic, but the other ones, if we'd done level 1 sooner, I think level 4 would have been in logic. Housemate was up on the deck with her cat, was half laughing, extremely concerned while watching Spotto just lose it.
I think when we had Ollie out, we did have him, like, in that area, and at one point he did just bolt, and I had to drop the leash. But got him back. It was all good.
Oh yeah, you're talking about when he ran into the woods?
He ran it, like, not into the woods, but he, like, ran half up the tree that used to be
Oh,
there.
you mean out here?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about that one time we took him to the park and he, like, ran into the, remember, I think he got out of his harness?
Yes.
And he ran into the, like, the tree. There's, like, the wooded area at the park.
And I had to go get him.
Yep, and Torny had to go. Luckily, he is very concerned about things. It's not like he, like, super bolted. He was just like, I don't know what to do. Like, he was like, freedom, and then he kind of, like, was just concerned about the situation.
Not entirely sure what to do
Yeah.
with his
He's
freedom.
like, alright, step 1, freedom. Step 2, question mark. Step 3, all of the
Question
food?
mark.
Maybe? I don't
More question mark.
I don't know what comes after any of this. Ollie, you're so good. Hello, Zach. Alright, I don't know how it works. I know that I think Doom is actually supposed to have some universal tracker stuff built into it now, but I don't know how it works. Like, it's supposed to, I thought it was supposed to tell you in-game which things, so like map 15. Oh, that's how it does it. Oh, that's so cool. So you see how map 14, like, doesn't, like, everything is grayed out? Map 15, everything is highlighted. That's because map 15 is in logic. So this is a pretty cool thing. The dev behind this new Doom Archie has been learning how to implement Universal Tracker into the Doom Archie, so that basically it can. It sounds silly, but like it reads its own logic file, like it scan, like it's using that tracker inside of it, and it's just very cool. I love when, like, someone is, like, for modding, you know, like hobby coding and stuff, like work like learn stuff from other, like, mod stuff, and then, like, kind of gets everything together. Like, it's just been very, very cool to see. But yeah, so it has its own internal, like, logic reading system now, which is nice. I mean, I'm still going to use Universal Tracker probably because I like to see it on the side, but it is cool that I can, like, go see which things are in logic in this menu. And I don't have to be in between levels to pull up this menu. You can pull up this menu anytime. Ooh, map 19. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and save. Save. Alright. Should we go over to Colette? I don't know how long Colette's gonna go. But I have been watching Colette this whole time on account of she's been playing Noita. I do love to watch like blind playthrough Noita. I know, it's shocking. It's the absolute bamboozlement. I'm just laughing. I added, like, for sheep raccoon earlier, we just added this button. So I now just have a button on my stream deck that at any point can just put put the Z-mode on. Dedicated dip button. I feel like I want to use this. Like, I could remove it now that we're not playing that game anymore, but I'm like, I should probably save it for if we need to, you know, ever like censor a code in
hiding button.
Yeah. But I kind of want to do something like until I need to reposition it. I'm like, what should I do? We could put this anywhere. We could hide ourselves. Do we need to hide? I'm dipping right now. Don't worry. Don't mind me. We're not here. We're just dipping. Do we need to hide chat? Maybe chat. Chat, something's happened. Maybe we need to hide the game. Maybe we need to hide the cats. Do you need to hide the cats? I technically have a button that's supposed to hide the cameras, but I don't think I updated the button. Here, we'll put it here. I redid a bunch of my scenes a while back, and I don't think I updated the hiding camera button ever since I redid that, so I don't think that button actually works. So now we can hide the cats. We to stream Noita, but can't because internet is out. Steph, oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry that your internet is not working. That sucks. That's one of the worst things, like the modern day problem. Like, I know that
it's very
first world problem, but also like it genuinely, there's so much of like our lives that are just attached to having like a good internet connection at this point in time. It's the worst. Let's see who is doing things. Asay is doing Baldur's Gate 3. Panda started Expedition 33. I think it's fascinating to me that a lot of... So, like, the game is called Claire Obscure Expedition 33. And it's fascinating to me that people refer to it as Claire Obscure. Because, to me, like, the Expedition 33 is the part that would be, like, unique to that, right?
That is the name, Expedition 33.
Well, the name is Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That is the title. But the problem is, it's like... So it's like Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Like, the problem is, you don't call it Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
You call it Oblivion.
And yeah, and you don't call it Elder Scrolls because there could be lots of them. So, like, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, I don't know why people are calling it Claire Obscure, because Expedition 33 would be the thing that you would refer to it as. I don't know if there's any other games in the Claire Obscure, you know, name. So maybe this is the first one. But, like, presumably eventually there will be. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I just think it's just interesting. It's something that I've been fascinated at seeing so many people use the shorthand Claire Obscure to call it, like, to refer to it instead of Expedition 33. Anyway, that game looks fascinating. We watched when we went to hang out with our friends a few days ago, they started playing it, so we saw the beginning of it.
It looks very pretty. The design is great.
Yeah. It is like a JRPG style game, the way like Persona is, that like kind of look, other than like visually it's not like, doesn't look like Persona, but that's how the combat and everything works. It looks like it probably has a good story. It's definitely a game that I think I'll watch somebody play. Yeah, I just don't like playing JRPGs. I don't want to do almost any of the stuff that happened, like, I don't know. It's close. I think that if the non-combat sections were a little bit more platformy than they are. What the heck was that? Was that you? Or
I accidentally stepped on Ollie's foot.
Oh, poor Oliver.
So he went, ow!
Okay.
But it's okay.
Let's see. Cornfield. Okay. We actually might need to go to Cornfield. So, Cornfield is streaming Hollow Knight. Specifically, Cornfield has been working on a new skin, a new night skin, based on Little Nightmares, and it's basically finished. And so they're streaming. They're doing a rando to test that. Yeah, get your snorkels ready. Here, you know what? We'll even call it. We'll do a raid message. There we go. Look at that. Dwarves snorkeling in. What a good raid message. Okay. Alright, so yeah. We gotta go support someone that's been, working on a custom night skin. Like, absolutely. Absolutely. That's true. Torny does call Oliver Big Meower.
Because he is big and also has big meows.
He does do big meows.
And
yeah. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Tomorrow morning I will probably stream. We're doing a Mother's Day event, like get together and stuff with my mothers in the late afternoon. So I won't probably be around in the evening, because most likely we're gonna be there until like late. So, but we'll probably do some Archie in the morning. Yeah, maybe some Chance in the morning. I don't know. I still want to play Chance. I don't want to go too long without playing Chance, because Does it say beautiful settings? It says beautiful settings because I'm playing Beautiful Doom. Anyway, have a good evening. Take care.